Don, I know that you've worked in 30 different countries, and you've been working in Asia for the past 5 years. So what are some of the difficulties you've found in communicating in a multicultural environment?
Yeah, I've had quite a bit of experience in working across different cultures, and there are certainly a lot of challenges in doing that effectively. You know, cultural difference is so often a source of misunderstanding and can often get in the way of working effectively as a team across the spread of countries, or when East meets West here in Asia. One big difference that I see is that different cultures react to hierarchy in different ways in their organization. In most Western businesses, layers tend to be quite flat, and managers are expected to be confident and challenge decisions. Generally, they're good at sharing information, but they're also expected to be very autonomous and to take initiatives. In more hierarchical cultures, such as the ones we see here in Asia, the leader plays a much more predominant role, and the reporting processes and the management structures tend to be more formal. So managers are less challenged and disagreements happen less often, at least in public, as we know. But certainly that doesn't mean that teams don't have a contribution to make. They just need to feel more comfortable in being able to step up and make that contribution. So the second challenge I find is that very often English, which without doubt is the international business language, and I see a lot of misunderstanding and frustration because of accents, because of lack of fluency in non-native English speakers. And it means that they don't always have the confidence or the right words to say what they mean at the right moment in a conversation. So what often happens is that it's the English speakers that lead the discussion, and that often creates an imbalance, which I don't think is always productive. And you know, people in Asia often tell me that they somehow feel less competent when they can't contribute in the same way, and that again is a potential source of conflict and frustration. So I think the last thing I see is that in most Western cultures, managers like to move into action quickly. They do that with a minimal analysis, and they expect people to react quickly as well. They give importance to getting things done, and they manage problems as they occur along the way. In other cultures, like here in Asia, but it's also what I've seen in French organizations, the decision-making process is much more reflective, and things are thought through in a different way before taking action. So that can be sometimes leader-driven, which again means the expectations that a leader has of its team is different. So when you take into account these and other cultural differences, it makes working in a multicultural environment challenging, but also very exciting. So that's first take. How did that go?